Hi, my name is Christian Felix from Walters Mercedes-Benz in Riverside, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new redesigned 2021 GLA 250. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and talk about the brand new 2021 GLA 250. This is a totally new redesign for the Mercedes-Benz GLA family. So for the most part, those of you that know about the older model GLAs, it's very similar in size, but totally different design, interior, exterior, the front bumper, the back bumper, and the whole design of the vehicle. So for the most part, the thing that stands out the most to me, it's going to be the full LED headlight. You'll notice that it has a totally redesign on the headlight as well. Standard LED lights. Mercedes-Benz likes to call this the eyebrow, which is also very neat as well. We're also going to stick to the fog lights also, so the GLA 250 does keep the fog lights as well. And then you'll notice that the bumper, you're going to get, like, for example, the diamond grille type of grille. The Mercedes-Benz emblem, it used to be more open, but now they consider, for the fact that a lot of people live in the snow, and then for those of you that live in the snow, they kind of made the Mercedes-Benz emblem a little bit flush, so the Mercedes-Benz emblem doesn't get like filled with snow, for example, or anything like that. That's bothering any kind of sensors or anything like that as well. And then also you're gonna have the nice GLA, the new design right over here as well. And then again with the headlights, and then not only that, the Mercedes-Benz emblem stays on the hood as well, with the Mercedes-Benz emblem on the grille as well. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and talk about what's going on under the hood of the brand new GLA 250. You'll notice that it's very, very simple to be able to pop your hood open right there as well. This is a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder with turbo. You have 221 horsepower with also 258 pound-feet of torque. It is an 8-speed transmission as well. You with the Eco Start-Stop feature, which what that means for you, better fuel efficiency as well. So when you do a complete stop, this vehicle will, for the most part, shut off for you. And then once you're ready to start moving, the car will automatically turn on for you as well. You can also overwrite that as well. And then this also does offer you 25 to 34 miles per gallon with an average about 28 miles per gallon. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and talk about the side of the brand new 2021 GLA 250. As you can tell, for the most part, the size of the vehicle is the exact same. You just get a few extra inches in regards to size. You're gonna get to be a little bit bigger compared to the older GLA. Not only that, you do get the new Mercedes-Benz key fob as well, which is matching up with, for the most part, all the other Mercedes-Benz models that are out now as well. This one in particular, you're gonna get the 18-inch 5-spoke wheel, which is the Mercedes-Benz standard wheel as well. And then, like I mentioned, that this has a much more modern design as well. You notice that it has a much more rounded off design on the vehicle. And not only that, the mirror housing as well. The older GLAs had more of a boxier mirror housing, boxier design in general. Now this one right here is more rounded off as well. You will keep the blinker on the side as well, which is for your safety. So when you're driving down the road, you have a vehicle on your blind spot and they can't see you or you can't see them. Once you turn that on, I promise you, they're gonna be able to notice something that you're turning your signal on as well. You will also get the keyless entry as well. So you tap onto that and the car locks. Your mirrors will fold in. The GLA has never had that in the past. And not only that, as soon as you walk up to the vehicle, you put your hand in the door handle, the car unlocks for you as well automatically. And you will also have the blind spot assist system as well, which comes in the premium package as well. You also get the roof rails, so in case you want to put some roof racks or anything like that. And then you'll notice back over here as well, like I've mentioned, you will also keep the rounded off tail light as well. And then not only that, like I always mention, you can also, in case you're walking up to your vehicle and it is hot outside, for example, and as soon as you're walking up to your vehicle, you can easily just hold on to your unlock on your key fob. Your windows will all roll down for you as well, which is a nice, pretty cool feature as well. And then not only that, let's just say you got out of your vehicle and one of the 4 windows happened to be cracked because someone was on the passenger seat, for example, or in the back seat. All you have to do is either hold on to your lock sensor on your door handle, or as you walk away, you hold on to your lock sensor on your key fob and do the same thing right there as well. All right, so now I went ahead and turned the car around and I want to talk about what's going on with this beautiful brand new GLA 250. You'll notice that it has a lot more sleeker design, a lot more modern as well. You will also get the new LED tail light, which is very sweet as well. And with that, also not only with that, right down over here are your blinker lights, which are a bright yellow, nice bright yellow, which is left-hand side or right-hand side as well. You also get your very simple right over here, GLA 250. That's the easiest way to notice which model you're looking at for the Mercedes-Benz models. with a nice Mercedes-Benz emblem in the back as well, with the rear wiper as well. Not only that, you're also going to get the dual exhaust with your deflectors and also your brake light right up over there as well. Okay, and not only that, what I did want to talk about is that you also have the power lift gate. You can press this button right down over here on the door, your key, or you can also easily do a kick right in the middle, just like that. Okay, and then you could also set your height preference. So for example, this is a little bit too high for me. So if I'd like to drop it a little bit, I could do that and memorize it as well. The left button is to close the trunk only. The right button is to close the trunk and lock the car as well. This right here, you'll notice that it actually lifts with the trunk and closes with the trunk. This is your cargo cover, okay? So if you have any things that are special and if anybody wants to look into your trunk, they're not gonna be able to notice what's going on in your trunk because this is covering everything that you have in the trunk as well. And if that's how you're like, I need to throw in a few boxes and I can't fit everything in there, you can also easily remove this, just popping up just like that on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, just like that. And then you do a simple, what I always do is the easiest way is that you just kind of like smack it, just to kind of hit it up. You can remove the cargo cover as well. And you'll notice really easily, this is a 60-40 with a split in the middle. So if you want to drop your seats, you can also just press that right there, drop that portion right there. You want to throw in like a 2x4 or anything like that. Or also, if you want to drop the other sides, you'll just open your door. There is a latch right over here as well. And you can also easily drop your seats just like that. Let me go on the other side. And pull this one right here. I'm not getting it. There it is. So you'll notice how much more space you also have in your trunk. You want to throw it, you're going to go out for a road trip or anything like that. You have that as well. The GLA will also give you a nice mat to be able to protect the carpet itself. And then you also have a first aid kit and all that good stuff as well, okay? And we close it just like that. All right. All right, guys, so now I'm sitting in the back seat of this beautiful GLA. You'll notice that there's actually plenty of space. It's very surprising, actually. I was sitting in the driver's seat, and then now I'm sitting in the back seat. And I don't want to push it any forward or anything like that, but that's just the way I drive right there. And I'm about 5'9", and then now I'm sitting back over here. I am extremely surprised of how much space there is back on the GLA, the new GLA especially. You also have an adjustable second row, which is pretty neat. You can actually make an adjustment on your second row. So if you want to go forward, you want to go back, and also adjust your head, backrest as well. Lay back or sit up a little bit more straight as well. You also have a nice little handle right down over here. You handle right up over here as well. You do get also a nice reading light, which is a nice dim light that's going to be able to dim down on you so when it's dark out as well. You also have the ambient lighting. It's kind of hard to tell, but you have the blue lighting in the door handle as well, and a reflection of the ambient lighting on your feet as well. You also get the 2 air vents right over here. Turn clockwise, air vents shut. Turn counterclockwise, air vents open up as well. You get an extra 2 USB-C ports right in here, and also a nice 115 volt power outlet. And then really easy, you can fit 3 people back here in the back seat as well. Nice armrest with your 2 cup holders right here as well. All right, guys, so now I'm sitting in the driver's seat, which is, for me, it's the most memorable seat of all the new Mercedes-Benz models, which is my favorite actually. You'll notice that there's so much going on the dashboard, but it's really easy to use because a lot of people are always like, hey, how do I even work this? And I'm like, it's super easy. So start off with, on the door panel, you have your, of course, window controls, your mirror controls, your memory seat, so you can memorize 1, 2, or 3 seats. Very easy to use. You can go up, down, backrest, forward, and back as well. On the memory, the mirror buttons as well. You also have one button that you can actually power fold your mirrors. So in case you need to park inside of a parking garage, you can power fold your mirrors just like that. On the steering wheel, really easy to use. This is for your cruise control and to be able to control that first screen on the left-hand side. And this is for your volume controls, voice command, and phone, and to control the right-hand side. So for example, if you want to take a look at maybe you want to change your radios through your mouse pad right here, you can do this very easily. Or you want to go back to trip, you can adjust miles, you want to see that right there. Or maybe even change your screen design and displays. That's one of my favorite things I like to do. Maybe go to like a sport design, and you have that as well, which is pretty neat. And then not only that, cruise control, turn it on, turn it off, set, reset or cancel as well. Very easy to use. The gear shifter is on the right hand side of the steering wheel, right behind over here, to be able to create more space down over here. And not only that, to be able to basically give you an extra cup holder, nice little touchpad and all that stuff. Very easy to use. Put your foot on the brake, up is reverse, down is drive, and this button right here is for park. Another safety feature that I really like to show everybody, in case you forget to put your car in park but you're still in drive, as soon as you open your driver's side door, your car goes automatically into park, and your parking brake gets turned on automatically for you as well, which is a very neat feature. Okay, same thing with the air vents. You can easily turn clockwise to shut, counterclockwise to open up your air vents. You could either touch the screen and do whatever it is that you may want to do. Change your ambient lighting, change radio stations, for example. And then not only that, you can also use this touchpad right over here. Same thing. You just swipe right or left, same exact thing. Or the touchpad right down over here. So in case you're driving, you don't want to distract anything too much. And the easiest thing for me, it's going to be the Mercedes-Benz User Experience feature that you have. It's going to be the MBUX. You could easily talk to the car and just ask for a station. So for example, one of my favorite stations is 102.7 FM. So you would say, hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
102.7 FM. And there you are, just like that. That easy. And not only that, for the most part, a lot of cars have microphones right behind the steering wheel, hidden. Mercedes-Benz decided to put a microphone for driver and passenger right above. So in case you're just driving, and then if you're talking to somebody, you don't have to yell out or anything like that. You can easily just talk to the car, very easily. And then to control your again, volume control right over here. Up is for more volume, down is less volume. Right down over here for the passenger as well. You can even ask for the car to change your ambient lighting. Right now we're in the color blue. You would say, hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Change the ambient color to red.
Okay, I'm changing the color.
Easy as that. You'll notice on the air vents, it also changes the colors for you as well. Back to home screen. That beeping right there was there's this thing called an exit warning assistance. There's someone that was passing by. So in case it senses that someone's passing by and then someone's in the driver's seat or any of the other seats, the car's actually going to beep at you. So before you open your door, your car will beep at you, just basically alerting you that someone's going to be passing by. For example, a cyclist, someone walking by, or even a car, which is a really awesome safety feature as well. Right down over here, you have your air vents as well. You have a driver and passenger. You could easily turn up your air vents just like that. Or you can also ask for, if someone's in the passenger seat, Mercedes-Benz will recognize you that you're in the passenger seat. Someone's in the driver's seat, it recognizes the driver. So in this case, you would say, hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Change the temperature to 69 degrees.
I'm setting the temperature to 69 degrees.
Easy as that. And since I have it synced, because you can sync it, it actually does it for both left-hand side and also the right-hand side as well. Okay, you have a nice little palm rest right here as well for your hand, and then for your mouse pad right over here. Dynamic select, you can actually change your driving mode from eco, comfort, and sport, and you can also individualize your drive, which is your motor, your engine, your suspension, also your steering wheel as well. Also in here, you will also have one extra USB-C port right in there as well. Very easy to open. You just press onto that. Let's just say, for example, something that's pretty cool. Passenger wants to open the center console right in here, but your driver's actually has an elbow and doesn't notice. As soon as they press the button, this left-hand side will stay closed, but the right-hand side does open. Okay, which is pretty neat as well. Okay, and then also right up over here, you'll have other features, other nice things as well for your lighting, your interior lighting. This is for this light, your reading lights right under your mirror. And also the rear lights, Mercedes Me Connect. Any kind of questions you may have for your Mercedes-Benz, or not only that, for your SOS as well. You have a 24-hour emergency call service as well, which is a free service for about 4 years. You also have your glasses holder right up over there as well. Another nice thing is, for those of you that like to use light when it's dark out, but don't have this light up here and have to turn these on, Mercedes-Benz will actually also give you an extra light as well. So in case you may want to look at your reflection for whatever reason as well. And then you'll notice right over here also, you actually have an extra, some nice storage space right there as well for your glove compartment as well. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video on the brand new 2021 GLA 250. If you liked the video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll see you next time. And if you guys come down to the dealership, make sure you look for me, Christian Felix, and Walter's Mercedes-Benz in Riverside.